Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're tackling just a single sentence, but it's a sentence that could totally redefine your career by 2026. We're going to deconstruct it piece by piece to really understand the urgent challenge it's throwing down for professionals right now.
And this is it. This single sentence is our entire focus today. And believe me, it's way more than just a prediction. It's a serious call to action.
So you might be wondering, why dedicate a whole explainer to just one thought? Well, because this isn't just some friendly suggestion floating around online. It's a professional mandate. It's basically a line being drawn in the sand for your career, and we need to figure out exactly what that means for you.
To really get why this feels so much like a mandate, we need to break it all down. Let's start with the deadline itself. This is Section 1, the 2026 AI Mandate.
Okay, the first thing you notice is how this is framed. It's not presented as a trend to watch or some far-off prediction. Nope, it's presented as a clear, time-bound challenge. This isn't just another headline you can scroll past and forget about. It's a deadline.
Okay, let's dive into this. So, who is this mandate actually for? The source is very specific, which brings us right to Section 2, the non-technical professional.
The source is laser-focused on who this is for, non-technical professionals. This is the crucial part. This message isn't for the coders or the data scientists who are building the AI from scratch. So just take a moment and ask yourself, does this phrase describe me?
And it gets even more specific, calling out consultants, managers, and domain experts. We're talking about the people who guide strategy, who lead teams, and who are specialists in their field, whether that's marketing or finance or law. If you're in one of these roles, this is a direct message to you.
So what does it really mean to be a non-technical professional in this context? It means your primary value isn't writing code, it's applying strategy and insight. You're valued for your business sense, for your ability to see the bigger picture. This whole thing is about learning to leverage AI, not build it.
Now that we know who this is for, let's talk about the when. And this is where the pressure really starts to build. Let's move on to Section 3, the urgency of now.
The source gives us a very clear deadline, 2026. And since today is January 12th, 2026, well, that deadline isn't coming anymore. It's here. It's now. The time for putting this on some future to-do list is completely over.
This timeline just shows how urgent this really is. We're in January, the mandate has arrived. By the middle of the year, you should be deep into a critical period of learning and applying this stuff. Because by December, the clear expectation is mastery. The clock is ticking.
But what level of skill are we really talking about? The source makes it crystal clear that a surface-level understanding of AI just isn't going to cut it. And this takes us to Section 4, Beyond Awareness to Mastery.
The source uses a very specific and pretty powerful word. The goal isn't simply to know about AI or be aware of it. The goal is to master it. This isn't just about knowing, it's about doing. And that, my friends, is a huge leap. This slide really shows the difference, right? Awareness is being able to define AI terms. Mastery is being able to direct AI projects. Awareness is following the news. Mastery is shaping the strategy and actually getting results. The mandate is pushing all of us from the left side of this table straight over to the right.
So what are these 5 essential skills? That's the question we've been building up to. We know the who, the when, and the what. So let's get into our final section, your next 5 skills.
And here is the twist. The source promises a list of 5 skills, but it never actually delivers. The list is blank.
So is this a mistake? I don't think so. I think the blank space is the whole point. It suggests that the most valuable skills aren't on some generic list you can memorize. They're the ones you have to discover for yourself in the context of your own career. The source isn't giving you a checklist, it's giving you a challenge.
So, if you can't just look up the skills, how do you find them? Here's a path to mastery. First, acknowledge the shift. You got to accept that AI is no longer optional. Second, assess your role. How will it change what you do every single day? Third, identify your gaps. And finally, the most important step of all, seek active experience. You master this by doing, not just by reading.
So the 5 most essential AI skills for your career, they aren't on a list. They're being defined as we speak by people who are actively solving problems with this tech. The real question isn't what those skills are. It's, will you be one of the people defining them? Are you ready to master the future of your career?